Welcome to Tarot After Dark. So, how's the energy? Have you tapped into your energy today? We're here to pull some inspiration and messages through the tarot cards. So, stick around because you could get a mini reading or a card pull. And I don't know about you, I started today pretty strong. Hey, Raf, how you doing? Thanks for being here. How's your energy today? Like I said, I woke up early, even though I got to sleep really late. And I was like, oh, look at me go. But I've been slowly winding down little by little. Hi, Renee. Good to see you. Yeah, tired. Yeah, I don't know. It's that hibernation energy, you know. Oh, a whole bunch of cards just came out, and I just want to read what they have to say. So if you have tarot or oracle cards, go and grab them because this is an interactive. That's what Tarot After Dark is all about. Hey, Christina, happy Monday to you. Already I have more energy. And Susan's here. Hi, good to see you. You have cards? Go grab them. I'll wait. Christina has hers ready. Help clarify. Perfect. Perfect. I love it. So as I was just shuffling randomly because it feels good to do that, 4 cards came flopping out. And I think what was I thinking about? I was talking about, the energy's a little blah, and I started out the day strong, and now I'm a little tired. I mean, I guess that's the proper order. It's better than being tired and then starting the day. Well, I don't know. It is what it is. Let's just put it that way. So the cards that came are these. Now, let me just unpack it a little bit. And if you feel guided to pull a card that might bring some clarity to the message, I would love it. I apologize. I'm out of friends and do not have them. Hey, no worries. You know what? Your insight will come through if you have something to share from what you see of the cards, because you can borrow mine, right? Thank you. Thanks for being here. I appreciate it. So the first card that's looking at me is the sun. So to me, this is a beautiful card. This is one of the happiest cards in the deck. Look at all those sunflowers. How can you not smile? Even though the sun's not smiling in this picture, but whatever. And to me, this is speaking of, having that good outlook, looking at things from the bright side, right? Yes, go with intuition. Exactly. The cards are just props, really. They really are. They help me pull messages out. Otherwise, I'd be randomly thinking, oh, why am I thinking that? And then the next card, we have the 10 of Wands. So this is a heck of a lot of wands. He's got a heavy load. He's been doing the work. He's gathered up all these wands and he's heading home. He's almost there. And it's a matter of just keep going. That's what this card says. So together, it's saying, things are looking up. Things are going really good. If you've been struggling, just keep going. You're almost there. Don't give up. Don't give up when you're inches away from where you really wanted to be. Okay. And then, interesting, the 7 of Swords come up. This card can often relate to deceit and things like that, but sometimes I see it as, somebody who is like taking the power away from somebody else in a way that might be, like if you look here, it looks like there's, an army was camping there. And this guy, he's taking some of their weapons away so they don't, hurt anybody, right? And notice how he's carrying them. He's carrying them by the tips. So it's like he doesn't even really know what he's doing, because you don't hold a sword by its tips, do you? You hold them by the hilt. You hold them by the handle, the hilt. And so he's just trying to remove them, even to maybe even the playing field is what I'm picking up. And then if I can hold on to it, Butterfingers. Then we have the Six of Cups, which is wonderful because it's like, look at all the wonderful things that have happened. You know, I see these as children or youthful energy, and they are gathering up all of the joy, and they're feeling that innocent happiness. Remind you of anything? Innocent happiness, a little naked kid riding on a horse. What's more innocent and happy than that, right? Oh, Sabrina, I'm happy to see you here. Yay! Big hugs. Thank you for tuning in and letting me know you're here. Appreciate you. So all together, you know, we have the Sun, we have the 10 of Wands, we have the 7 of Swords. Wish my hands were bigger. Where am I? And we have the 6 of Cups. So let me ask you, does this feel like it's good energy to you? Let me know in the comments. Oh, and Christina has a clarifier. Perfect. Break the chain, ancestral patterns, healing, rewriting the future. That one comes up a lot, doesn't it, Christina? Interesting. And I can see that, especially with these two cards here. However, this 6 of Cups can often represent nostalgia. Or am I mixing that one up with another one? It's what I'm picking up from this card right now, whether it's the right meaning or not. So to me, it's acting on those emotions, because Cups is all about emotions. And what do you want to feel, right? What do you want to feel? So pop in the chat. What do you think? Do you think would this be considered a good reading to you? You know, you might just be learning a little bit about tarot, but really, how does it feel? Let me ask that again. How does it make you feel? Okay, when you see this card, we'll act like, put them in order in the rain. We'll act like flashcards. How does this one make you feel? Pretty good. Christina says, I think it's positive energy. Love all the yellow, sunny. Yes, yellow is good in tarot. It does represent sunny and happiness. Susan says, protection, keep moving forward to the bright future. Yeah, I love that. I love that. And that's with this one. You know, how does this one make you feel? Because to me, it's like all of these wands are intact. So wherever he got them from, he's done the work. And he's bringing them with him. And to me, it doesn't feel like a burden. It's like, this is what he set out to do. Maybe he set out to get 3 wands. And look at that. He's got 10. Woohoo. Way to go, Guy. We'll call him Buddy Guy. That's his name today. Buddy Guy with the yellow hair. And then, okay. And then Renee says, feeling the revelation is what's best for all involved. Yes, I like that. I do. So how does this card make you feel? Even if you don't know what the meaning is. Sorry, it's fuzzy. Let's see if we can get it to focus. Nope, not going to focus. All right, I think I need to get a new camera. This one is not that great. There, look, I'll try not to move. How does this one make you feel? You can see more detail. You can see the tents in the background, right? Okay, what do we have here? Not a selfish journey. Yes, I love that. Yes. You know, like for this guy especially, like he's not doing this for himself, I feel. He's doing it for the good of everybody. It's like these guys don't need all those swords. Let me go share the wealth. And he has them in 2 different bunches. So maybe there's 2 other groups he's handling to so that there's a fair fight. Right? So many different meanings. He's trying to protect himself by gathering the weapons. Yeah. I knew what you meant. The hand is quicker than the eye. And then we have this one. How does this one make you feel? Anyone? Anyone? For me, this feels like reciprocation, give and take. Like he's helping out by handing her the flowers. He's got so many here to give out. He's got so much love and laughter to give that he's handing it to whoever wants it, which I love that. Hi, Dawn. Good to see you. Crystal, Dawn. Sorry. Usually that was weird. I usually call you Crystal. Anyhow, you needed to be called Dawn today. Joyous fun. I love that. I love that. Reminding us of our roots. Oh, I like that. What we came here to do on earth. That's what I'm piggybacking on what you just said. Yeah. Yay. Clarify card. Mood. What are you choosing to be? I like that. That's a good because we could ask ourselves that every day when we wake up, right? What are we choosing to be? I love that as a clarifier. All right. I want to keep this collective though. Does anyone have like a general energy question that we can all collectively read together? And then Renee saying, what you teach young and share and be kind. Yes. What you teach the young to share and be kind. I love that. Yeah. It's setting an example, right? Because I think it's not so much we tell them, right? We learn by seeing. Kids learn a lot more by what we do than what we tell them to do. You know, especially if you're a bit of a rebel and you don't want to listen to what people tell you. Or is that just me? No, I was a good girl. I was a good girl in front of people, in front of the parents, and then I wasn't. That's how I got away with a lot of stuff. Oh, I'm giving away my secrets now. By the way, I'm wearing my Bring the Joy shirt. Yay. I have a nice cozy blanket, and now I'm getting warm here. So I'm just going to take off my fleece layer. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeps and hearts and yes. So anyone have a general question they want to ask that everyone can participate with? Because clearly I'm not prepared tonight. If I did tarot after dark in the morning, I would have been on it, but then that's not tarot after dark. It'd be tarot before dark. Ooh, I know. I have a fortune cookie here. The best kind, no calories. You mentioned magic on the graph. How do we tap into that? Magic on the graph, on the graphic. Oh, you mean tapping into your own magic? Oh, I like that. Well, we're still going to consult the fortune cookies card. How can Oh, I lost you. Oh, glad you're back. Glad you're back. Will my kids move out? I'm going to give it a yes because you told them to. Stop cooking with cheese. Yeah, I like that, Christina. So yeah, how do we tap into our magic? Well, I'm going to answer that with a question. How do you think you tap into your magic? Everybody's magic is different. Even though it could be the same, it's different. The first thing I would suggest is to believe in yourself. Do you remember what it was like when you were little? And I mean, I don't know about, yeah, and exactly what Raph said, you know, get to know yourself. Yeah. When I was little, I would always pretend I would have invisible animals, and because I was going to be a veterinarian when I grew up, but clearly I didn't. I had invisible animals. I played, you know, I had a great time. And as I got older and I got more self-conscious about it. I would do it on my own, but if I see people coming, you know, I'd be like, you know, but I would still do it. And I don't know what made me think that I needed to feel embarrassed. Actually, I think I do. You know, older siblings and they kind of tease you and stuff like that. So if you didn't have older siblings, maybe you had someone at school who teased you or someone who told you, oh, don't be silly, or, you know, this isn't the place to pretend, or, oh, don't lie. If that ever happened to you, that's turning down the volume of you believing in your own magic. So you really need to just believe in it, right? Crystal, I'd love you to tap into the cards and ask, how can I start to heal? I need to focus for real with my magic. Yes, I love that. I'm going to put a star on that. And when we pull cards later, you'll be the first we pull for, okay? So for everybody, and this is for everyone, even you, Crystal, what is one word that maybe, or a feeling that describes what your magic means to you? Give yourself a moment and think about it. And then pop it down in the comments. And that's what we're going to focus on. I repeat the question, but it's already left my head, and I'm okay with that. Part of my magic is to channel, and I don't clutter my mind with remembering stuff like that. It used to bother me. I used to judge myself for not remembering what I said, but I know now that I'm channeling, and it's not something that's meant to stick. So, Christina, empowerment. Okay. So where do you feel empowerment in your physical body? Because to me, feelings are really important. And when we can bring that association into how our body feels, when we feel empowerment, you're really making a connection there. Because yes, we're spiritual beings, we're energetic beings, but we still got to walk around on the planet. We still got to do our jobs. We still got to interact with people. We still got to drive cars. So you need to bring that connection into your physical body. So that question is for everyone. Where in your body do you feel that empowerment? Raphael, where in your body do you feel sacred? Instantly, I'm heart. That's kind of a no-brainer. But sometimes we feel things in places that don't make sense. Maybe your right knee feels it. I don't know, and that's totally okay. It's not always going to show up in the same spot every time. The whole purpose of this is to think and bring that awareness. How do I feel about that? We often think feeling is just emotion, but feeling is feeling as well, right? Renee says, surprised, joy in my heart. I love that. I love that. So that's where you're feeling it. It's beautiful. Crystal says, enlightened, informative. Beautiful. Where do you feel that? Susan says she feels it in her hands. So that's beautiful. Like that's, to me, that's Reiki. Reiki flowing. And then Raphael says, soul, heart, mind, breath. I love it. I love it. And Christina, you feel it in your head. Empowerment. Interesting. I'm picking up like crown chakra, third eye, your voice, your throat, like all of that can be combined as magical empowerment. Mind in, heart out. Oh, I love it. I love it. So how are you feeling now? Are you starting to tap into your magic just from us talking about it? I'm still shuffling the cards, by the way. Ooh. Jealousy. Sorry, it's so reflective. Okay, it's too blurry. I'll read it. Watch who you trust with your personal secrets and plans. Spend time outdoors with nature to reconnect and replenish. So this might be something that came up in the past. Man, it's a shiny card. There we go. There we go. That squelched your magic. Maybe one of your little playground BFFs got jealous because you could do something better than they could. So you dimmed your light so you'd fit in a little better. That might relate to somebody. So let's delve into the tarot card for that. So get your clarifying decks out. Let's dig into that. Where has jealousy shown up in our lives? Page of Swords. So I'm picking up on, when you're a youth in school, trying to be smart or being really, really smart. Or maybe it's the opposite. Maybe you were jealous of somebody else and then you dimmed your own light because you thought you didn't have anything because it didn't show up like it did for that person who was really good at something. And you thought, well, I can't do what they do, so clearly I'm not magical. So getting in our own way, using knowledge. How are you using that knowledge? Like you think of the sword as the symbol of your mind and your knowledge. You've got it. What are you going to do with it? Are you going to use it stealthily? Or do you even know how to use it? Do you know how to wield your sword of magic? Right? Any clarifiers from anybody? You dig a little deeper. I'll have some of my lemon water. Christina, thank you. Isn't that funny? Same card again. Break the chain. Ancestral patterns. Healing. Rewriting the future. Use your voice. Yeah. So to me, it really is. It's shifting the past. And it's interesting. Okay, I'm drawn to the ancestral patterns word. Let's just see what Renee says. Caution is what's coming up. Yeah, maybe having to be cautious or ancestral patterns. Maybe this isn't even your shit. Maybe this is something that's been passed down your DNA from your great-great-grandparent or something. And it's just been sitting dormant, or there's little things that keep coming. I don't know. I'm using my magic to say that might be somebody's position, because if you're kind of going, yeah, I don't really know why I've not really rocking my magic. I've been supported all my life. People have said I'm really good at stuff. And if you're really not sure, then maybe it isn't your stuff. So that's great. That's good news, because it can be as simple as just let it go. Every time it comes up that you want to squelch your magic, you just go, oh yeah, remind yourself, oh yeah, I'm a magical unicorn. I got this, right? I got this. Or I'm a magical whatever. Fill in the blank, put it in the chat, in the comment. I'm a magical dragon. That's what I am. And it's interesting because that came up in a tea leaf reading I did last night. Raph saw it for me. And then I'm like, oh yeah. So let's see. The sword slices bad boundaries without. Ooh, I love that. I love that. So use that symbolism, right? Now let's go back up. Where were you here? So how can I start to heal? Use that sword to change your thought. Like use your imagination when you get into ooh, ouch, or whatever it is that's causing you to not feel healthy. Imagine a sword. I think of Archangel Michael with his sword of light come in and just sever anything that from you that isn't for your highest and best good. I'm a fan of keeping it simple. You can complicate it all you want. What I mean by that is you can be specific, but I like to keep things generalized because you leave room for the universe to decide what needs to happen first. Like if you think of there's this great stone wall, there's a few key stones that if you know the right ones, you can just pull a couple and the whole thing will drop. Instead of, oh, let's take the ones that are most recent at the top. We'll take those and then the next layer and then the next layer and the next, right? You don't have to do that. You can make it as simple as it can be. How's that? Renee saying it could be used against you. Yeah, yes. Only if we give people permission to do that by giving in, right? We're magical and we are we're stronger than we know. And I think that is another way to tap into our magic is to trust that we have it and to know that it's strong enough. Like, think of a time when you really needed something to work out. You were in a kerfuffle or something, and even if it didn't turn out the way you wanted to, something happened in a way that allowed you to feel empowered. There's a memory there somewhere. Let's see what else. Or it's not yours to slay. Yeah, I mean, it's choose your battles, right? Ancestral pattern, male dominance. I see and I know this all too well. Mm-hmm. Some it's matriarchal dominance, but it's what you know in your own life and what came up, right? Hearts, I love those. Keep them coming. Keep good boundaries. Yeah, there's that, but to me, that's, and I like that, and it's good. Words are spells, as you know, and so when we feel like we need to have boundaries, we're always kind of checking the boundaries against, okay, is there enough room? Is my bubble big enough? Oh, that person's coming too close, right? It's too much. I can't do that. So I'm just exuding, or I try, I don't do it all the time, exuding the energy I want around me. Even if it doesn't touch anyone else, this is what I want. So yes, that's my boundary, but I think of it more like this is the energy I'm projecting around me instead of protecting my energy or putting energy of protection around me, right? Just trying to change the word spells a little bit. Yes, when you hit bone with the reading, sometimes people aren't willing to hear it. Well, that's true too. They're just not ready. They're just not ready. Oh, so many times I've had people say things and I reacted badly and I wasn't ready. And then I can reflect back and go, oh yeah, the message was there, right? Duh. Hi, Katya. Influence the energy. Exactly. That's so empowering. And that is the magic. If you're wondering how to tap in your own magic, try it next time. Next time you get into, like today I was in the grocery. I had to go to the grocery store, and I've been doing online shopping. I think since I moved out here, I've been out here, over 3 months now. I've shopped near Christmas time, and I codependently shopped with my daughter. And today was the second time I went into the grocery store to do a big shopping. And I started out with like, oh, I gotta go do this. But I shifted that, and I'm like, you know what? It's gonna be fine. I'm gonna find everything I need. It doesn't matter if it's gonna be busy or not. I always call on my parking angels to find me a parking spot. Always find a parking spot. There was only one in the lane I was in, and I got it. And yeah, and I'd turn down an aisle. That ever happened? You're like, and you turn down an aisle that you really need something from, and you see all these people lined up, and they all line up with their buggies on the opposite side, and they're standing on the other side, and no way to get through. What's wrong with make the aisles bigger? What are they called? Superstores, whatever. So I decided to go out there and be in my own energy and be like, it is what it is, and I was like, if I make eye contact with someone, I'm just going to exude friendliness and This lady was passing me the other way, a little older lady. She didn't look very happy, but hello, we all got resting bitch face. Like, I'm not unhappy. I'm feeling really good, but I'm not smiling. So I just kind of had a smile, and she looked at me, and then her face broke out in a smile too. It's these little connections. That's, to me, that's magic. Stupid stores. Yeah. Yeah, I call it this stupid store. The real Canadian stupid store. Yeah, I know. It's or it's the stupor store, because you go in there, what was I gonna get? I forgot my list. But that's what we manifest. I witnessed your parking angels several times. Yeah, they come in handy, especially in downtown Vancouver. I'm telling you. Oh, you were there today too? Yeah. And the funny thing is it's only the second time I've been to this particular one where I have to go. Like, it's a new store to me, even though they're all basically the same. The energy feels different in them. That, is that the same with you? Like, you have a variety of places you can go, and I know down in the States, Christina, like, you have so many more stores than we have here, like variety. You feel more comfortable in certain stores than other stores. Why, I wonder. Something to be curious about. Yeah. All right. So I think now's a good time. If anyone wants a reading, pop in the chat that you would like a reading. If there's something specific, put that in the chat too. And anyone here with cards or insight, because you can borrow mine, you can also add your insight to it. We're going to start with Crystal first. Let me uncross my legs in my small little leg cubby hole here. And let's just see the other. Okay, we got lots of yes pleases. Okay, all right. I'll get to everybody. The collective. What do you mean? What do you mean, Renee? Let me know. Raph wants one. Renee wants one. Katya. Yeah, well, what haven't you tried? That's my question. What haven't you tried? Have you tried trusting? We'll see. We'll see. I pulled the High Priestess card before we get started. I take another. Okay, well, I'll star you there as well. All right, we're going to go back up. Okay, so digging into how I can start to heal. Okay, let's shift that, because you've already started to heal. Okay, trust that you have. Let's just see what the cards have to say. They haven't been as flippy as they used to. All right. Oh my gosh. I got 5 cards. We'll whip through them. How have you been sleeping? Probably being kept up at night. You need to find a way to rest. Often when we're not sleeping, we're like, oh, I can't fall asleep. And we figure that we have to be unconscious to rest, when actually, if it's your body that needs to heal, your body just needs to rest. So just allowing it to rest. It's okay if you're awake. Just trust that you're getting the rest you need. You guys can pull clarifiers here too if you want, and I'll scroll down when I'm done here. More swords. We got the 5 of Swords. So there's some confliction here. Which one of these represent you, Crystal? The one holding the swords, having taken them away from everyone else? Or are you the one walking away? Or are you the one who's way in the foreground, just woe is me? Which one seems to have more power to actually get this healing going? I'm this guy. This guy. He's the one taking action. These maybe are other time frames that you might have gone through. All right. Time to start thinking outside of the box. Things aren't going back the way they were. Healing doesn't mean, oh, we'll go back to the way you were before this happened. Healing means, okay, we're going to start new with this new situation, and we've got to think outside of the box and allow things to manifest in the way they're meant to. So if you stop looking for validation that you're going back to the way things were and just be resolute in that there's a new way of living your life, that might be helpful as well. You have to be open to the possibilities. And sometimes it's hard to do that when we're struggling to keep going the way we thought we should go. All right. 2 more. We've got the Emperor. Okay. So who is ruling your mind and your body? Time to take charge in a loving way, in a soft and loving way, even though it's Aries energy. And then we have the Lovers. So co-creating, or what I'm actually picking up, this fleeting thought, is this might, what you're going through, and I don't know what happened, but even if it's physical, maybe there was something that happened in a relationship that's kind of attached onto whatever this issue is you're dealing with. That's what I'm picking up. Anyone have any clarifying cards? Let me scroll down. Christina. Oh, what? No, we already did that one. I gotta say that's the 3rd time. Oh, I gotta scroll down far here. Thank you. I've been trying everything. Oh yeah, we had that one too. Yeah. Oh, the collective meaning of why you feel in the store. Right. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Oh yeah, your eyes. Yes. The detachment. Right. Floaters. Okay, I remember now. Sorry, my mind was just off. Just like to make it more tolerable. So again, the eyes, even though it's something physical that's actually happened, the eyes is how we're seeing things, what we're seeing. Maybe think about at the time that you noticed this issue happening, was there anything going on in relationships, or not even like love relationships, or a connection with someone that might have triggered this to manifest even more, is what's coming. And then Christina got the crumbling. What are you clinging on to? That's interesting. And Renee says, release before bed and gratitude. There's a prayer called the quiet prayer, where you wish and say thank you for all to be resolved. And say that 3 times. A whisper, right? So a quiet prayer where you whisper, shoot, I'm trying to get it in order here. Thank you for all to be resolved. Thank you for all to be resolved. Thank you that all is resolved. I like in the moment now. It is resolved. And if we start seeing it from that point of view, walking away or woe is me. Yeah, right? So, and you know what? We have permission to feel sorry for ourselves. All right? Let go of that judgment. You got to wallow sometimes. Don't get stuck there though. You know, you've heard me say that a lot of times. But it's like you need to feel it. You need to feel it to go and you need to go through it to get past it, right? So be aware. Back to the physical body, you know, eyes or what have you. Be aware of your physical body and acknowledge it. And then thank you. Thank you for the past health that I had, and thank you for the present health that's trying to manifest. And you know, you've just got to kind of talk to your whole body, mind, and spirit, I feel. Raphael got alchemy. Too busy judging yourself to others. Right. Get to know self more, meditation, and being happy where you're at. Alchemy is important because that's shifting from one thing into another. And we all have the power to do that. And you know, when you're in a lot of pain, or you know, the vision is difficult, like I don't know how it comes through to you, Crystal, but talk through it in your mind if you can't out loud, and people think you're crazy. You're in the middle of the stupid store and people are like, what is she doing? but talk it through. Go, oh, I'm seeing this, I'm feeling this. Isn't it interesting that I'm feeling this, even though I am manifesting this to clear up? Like really kind of have a magical conversation, almost as if it's not you. And it's easy enough for me to say that because I'm not dealing with the discomfort you're dealing with. So I hope that's helpful. You know, keep us posted. Let's see what else is here. Yes, I'm sure. Oh, okay. So there you go. So it's an outside force that caused it. It's not like someone went and poked you in the eyes, right? I'm assuming, right? So if it's something that was emotionally and or even mentally, part of it manifested through that, then there's a better chance that you can clear it up. You just have to be willing to see things from a different perspective to start, right? The person I called for emotional help the night the first one happened, he didn't let me come over. Oh, okay. So that kind of exasperated it a little bit. That's not the word, but you know what I mean. Renee says, picking up that there was a union physically, but ideas were too far to stretch for both. Oh, interesting. And then, yeah, I'm in an affair gone wrong. Yeah. Let go of the judgment of it. You know, maybe it was a connection and it wasn't meant to stand the test of time. It was a little tower moment. And so start clearing it and start thinking of your future, your clear future, like all the different vision words, right? That might make a difference there. Whisper. Okay. Love the hearts. My boyfriend was so gone. Yeah. Yeah, it's not easy being in relationships. I'm really kind of glad I'm not in one right now. I've got to tell you. But I mean, this is, you know, Christina was saying, how do we tap into our magic? This is where you can really start trusting your magic. When you can really lean into trusting, even if it starts with just imagining it, even if it feels like it's fake, but it's like, let's pretend, do it. What would I be like as my 8-year-old self if I was supported as my 8-year-old self? Like, I know everyone has their own childhood, but if you were in a loving, supportive environment as an 8-year-old and rocking your own imaginative magic, bring her to the present to help you find your magic. That's for everybody. Hey, Marnie. Good to see you. Love the hearts. Okay, and we're doing readings. So if you would like one, Marnie, let me know. I've got to, and that's Crystal. I hope you're complete with that. It's kind of, you know, hard to do here, you know, this way, but I hope it was a little food for thought for you. So we have Raphael who would like a card. So let's pull for Raphael, and everyone who has cards or clarity for the card that I pull. It's awesome. We have 2 that pop up. Okay, before we go, because this is Tarot After Dark, and it's not just about me just pulling cards for people. I want everyone to tap into, I have 2 cards right here, and I'm going to look at them. And in my mind, I'm going to describe what I see. And I would love for you to try to tune in to what you might see or feel. Maybe it's a color, maybe it's a shape, maybe it's whatever you pick up, and pop it in the comments. And let's use a little bit of our own magic. Okay? Because no answer is wrong. There's a reason you popped into your head, whatever you popped into your head. And we're going to unpack it a little bit, okay? I love that. Bring your 8-year-old self to help tap into your magic. Yeah. Or whatever age, maybe younger, maybe older, right? Oh, we got a clarifier for Raph already. I love it. They better be good. Katya says the Empress and the Magician. Renee's getting yellow. Okay. And Christina says the clarifier for Raph is Pleiades, double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. Well, yeah, that's perfect for you, Raph. I love it. All right. Katya, you are on a roll, my friend. Magician. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. And the sun. And lots of yellow, Renee. Yeah. Love it, love it, love it. Your journey will be a rich one. Ooh, I love that. Yeah, well, you know, I think this is Raphael right here, magician. And I think as you use all of your gifts and magical powers and the ones that are coming through, because there's more happening, you're going to find that blissful state, moments of it. You'll find that. Yeah. Oh, see, Kathy almost said sun. Isn't that funny how we do that? So what you can do is tap into what were you feeling when you thought of sun but didn't choose it? Because that's a little reverse engineering for your intuition. So you can know next time if you hesitate, maybe you will then go back and choose the right thing. Yay, full of joy. Yes, I love it. Hi, Annalie. Yeah, I love that. So that's what I pick up for you, Raph. I hope you like that. And the fact that Christina's clarifier is double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. Perfect. The sun and the magician card. Like, hello. Love it. All right. Let me go back up. And now we're reading for Renee. So everybody who has cards to pull, let's pull. And let's see what we have for Renee. 2. It's the day of 2. Okay. All right. Which suits do you think these are? If you know tarot, you know, there's the pentacles, there's the wands, there's the cups, there's the swords. Which ones do you think these are? And just pop it in the chat. I'd also like to maybe as a bonus question is to say, what made you think that? What came up that made you think that? Because that's you digging into your intuition a little bit, being a sleuth going, I wonder why I chose that before you even know what the answer is. You're already kind of, you know, getting that energy collected. Let's check the chat. Oh, that's good. Yeah, the Empress suits her too, for sure. Hi, Tammy. Good to see you. You're welcome. Would love a card. Yes, I will put a little star beside your name. And let's see. Crystal, you pick wand. Okay. And you pick sword. All right. Katya says cups and pentacles. Christina says cups and silver. Tammy says wands and cups. Okay. And we'll read the clarifier before we even pull the card. So this is Anna, grandmother of Jesus, seeding the light, laying foundations, divine plan. I love that. All right, the big reveal. We have the Seven of Pentacles and the Six of Swords. So, Christina, you picked up on silver, right? And there were no cups or wands, but, and Susan got swords. But tap into what made you pick up on that, because the energies of the cards, you know, could come through in a different way, right? Like you see this guy, he's gathering all these up. He's done the hard work. He's looking at everything he's accomplished. So that could be cups energy, using his emotions to go, yeah. Or kind of the look on his face, he's kind of like, they're not as good as I thought they would be. That's sometimes what I pick up with this one. But maybe he just has resting bitch face. We don't know. It's tapping into the moment of the cards, right? And then the swords. So the Six of Swords, again, they're standing straight up. And they kind of look like they could be wands, because this person is taking their family to the next destination. And sometimes it takes fire energy to do that, right? That's wands energy. I'm trying to clarify it so it makes it right for you. So Raphael says, clarifying card, pure and whimsy, able to see how things connect, a balance, soul, appreciative of people's own paths, pure mind, always striving to be the better human. I love that. You're welcome. So I didn't even clarify what these were for your reading, but I think it's like when you've accomplished something, make sure you celebrate it. Don't just go, oh yeah, I did that. On to the next thing. Celebrate a little thing. Do a little silly dance. You know, something. Okay, here's what I have. I have my little bell. And when I ding it, usually I do it a couple times. I'm like, order up to the universe, right? Something that just brings you joy in the moment. I mean, if you're somewhere and you can't really do a jig, you know, just do it inwardly. Our spirit guides know, the universe knows. We don't have to display it for everybody, right? And then for this, it feels like, yeah, you're ready to just move on to the next level, the next stage, the next place. You're ready. You've been ready for a long time. And then Annalie got waxing crescent, realization. Pardon me. This card speaks of seeing the whole situation and the roles you play, which allow to better determine what you wish to direct your energy, what you wish to keep, let go, and also allows you to better understand self and love self. I love that, because to me that was a perfect clarifier. Thank you. Yes, I love it. Awesome. Okay, let's go back up. I'm getting smart and putting stars beside comments so I can see. And we know Katya would love a card. Thank you so much for being here, Katya. I'm so proud of Katya. She's been rocking out her event that's just started today, and being part of her Facebook Live and just bringing the energy. engaging with everybody. Everyone is just, it's amazing. You are such an amazing person to look up to as a business, mentor, and just, I don't know, you're just doing such amazing things right now. For you, I get the Chariot. And I think you already know the direction you're going, which is fantastic, because there's the magician's wand right there. Using your magic, trusting the cycle. See the moon cycles on his shoulders. He's tuned into that celestial energy. He's an embodiment of you. You are tuned into everything. You're tuned into your masculine and your feminine energy. So remember that when things feel like they're getting a little out of control. I think that was just a reminder. Bottle up what you're feeling right now with how everything is going and the elation. I actually recommend you do that. Find a little bottle and just, this is just coming to me now. Everyone could use this. I think I might use it when you're really feeling that happy, good energy. Just, and then blow it into something and cap it. And you have a little essence of that reminder. You could put a little label on it and say essence of amazingness with your name, and set it somewhere to remind you on those times where you're feeling a little deflated. Maybe you need to uncork it and take it in, because you can always replenish it later. There's just a little magic, right? I like that. Okay, let's see if there's some clarifiers. Gotta go all the way down. Oh, you guys are good with comments. I love it. I love it. And Katya says, no cards here. I'm in bed. What I'm tuning into is nurturing yourself and prioritizing yourself. Yes, that is good advice for everybody. You are welcome. Christina, the clarifier for Katya is priestess. Perfect. How are you being called to step up and lead? You continue to inspire many. Yes, that's perfect. I think you already know how you're being step up, but I think that's a good question to ask yourself when you're maybe not feeling quite that. You are welcome. Rise as a clarifying card. Don't you hold yourself back. Believe in yourself. Yes. Because I think sometimes we get that glass ceiling. We're like, we're feeling really good. And all of a sudden, bonk, something happens. And then we kind of are forced to come back down to earth. Well, I'm here to tell you, we can still walk 10 feet tall, even when we're only 5'2" or 5'1" now. I don't know. It shrinks. Anywho, that's it. I hope that was good for you, Katya. And let me go back up. And we have Christina. Yay. So let's pull some cards for Christina. And I'm going to get the collective to do something here. Let me just pull the card and see what's what. Ooh. There you go. 2 cards. Okay. Major arcana or minor arcana? Even if you don't know what I'm talking about, put it in the chat. Major or minor? Or, there's 2 cards, so you never know. What are you picking up? Oh, and while we're here, Annalie got for Katya, hot moon extremes in reverse. So with this card in this position, I feel you have learned and mastered how to use wisdom gained and calm, soothing energy in times and situations, things that can be challenging. And this skill you've gained and mastered will have positive results as you are the calm in the storm versus adding to the storm, inviting in peace and understanding. Oh, I love that, Annalie. That's perfect for Katya. Perfect. Yeah, and you'll be fine. You'll sleep wonderful tonight, and that'll be your recharge. All right. What do we have? We have major. We have both We have I'd love a card. Yes, Tammy, absolutely. I'll star your name. 2 minor, both. Clarifier for you is Akasha. Your guidance is divinely guided. That one came up a lot too. Do you only have like 5 cards? It's funny how the same ones come up. I love it. And then we have, then Susan says one of each. Drum roll, please. It was a trick question. It wasn't really a trick question. I should have said court card, but yes, it was both. It was a major and a minor, and they're both really, really good. So this is what just came to me was self-fulfilling prophecy. What do you want to govern in your life? What rules do you create for yourself? They could be rules that allow you to do whatever you want, or they could be rules that create boundaries. What do you want? You are the ruler of your heart and your mind and your actions. What will you do? Because whatever you do has the possibility to bring so much joy and abundance. You know, it can be, I just see a lot of celebration, even though that this card isn't always seen as celebration, but it's building community. It's not even building it, but it's fortifying your community, your your family and things like that. Okay, Katya, bye. Thanks for being here. You really are your own authority. Yes, truly, truly. And if this resonates for anyone whose name isn't Christina, this message is for you too. If you feel like, oh, wow, it's your message too. I'm sure Christina doesn't mind sharing. All right. And Crystal says the intuition card rolled gracefully out. Nice. Perfect. We love gracefulness. Okay. I hope that was a good one for you, Christina. And let me just make sure I've got everybody so far. Yes, we got Christina. And Annalie is next. Let's just see the other comments. So it'll be Annalie, and then I have Tammy. So if there's anyone else here who wants a reading and didn't get one, pop it in the chat. I'll star your name and we'll be good to go. But we first, oh, good. I knew you would. We have a clarifier as well. Clarifying cards, 5 cards for you, Christina. Sweet contact, prepare boutique mastery. Sweet contact, prepare boutique mastery. Just get prepared. Things, what the heck? Things are a go. It's going to be fun and exciting. I could go on, but that's the gist of the cards. You definitely deserve it. Yay! Everyone for Christina. Woo woo! I love it. Celebrate. Remember that card that we got for Renee? It was like, toot your own horn and celebrate. I love it. Renee says, you are one to be truly appreciated and to guide others. I love it. And Annalie got waxing crescent growth. So with this card, I feel it's about continue to move forward and expand, not to get stuck in the mud with hardships or challenges. The hardships faced help shape us and help us grow in ways we wouldn't have without their lessons. Beautifully said, Annalie. Thank you. That's perfect. I love it. I love it. All right. And on that note, Annalie, time for a reading. And anyone who would like to clarify for Annalie, please put it in the chat. So one card flopped out for you. It's the Chariot, and it's upside down. So with this, to me, it feels like Hanged Man energy, which means there is a bit of a standstill, and there's a reason for it. So it's okay if things aren't rolling along like you need them to, because they're not meant to yet. Anyone have some clarification for that? Let me turn it right side up so you can actually see the symbolism. I'm actually also drawn to the Magician's wand. When it's in reverse, it's pointing to the ground, which it's like, ground your energy, bring your ideas down to earth, stop being up there all the time, and come back down to earth and be grounded for a while. Then things will right themselves. That's what I'm picking up. Anyone have any clarifications? Glad you liked it. Oh, where'd it go? Glad you liked it. Clarifier, starseed, what lights you up? Yeah. I instantly thought getting creative, doing things with your hands, doing stuff that's physical in the earth, like, you know, things to show instead of all of that energy that's like ethereal. Something to show for it is what comes to mind. You're welcome. You can pull a clarifier for yourself too. Oh yes, Renee, as above, so below. And then your Raf got weave, find your path, find your destination that you would like to go. Perfect. Because if you don't know where you need to go, you're never going to get there. Love it, love it. And Crystal got, oh, just realized I shared my question, me and my big mouth. No. Perfect. Sometimes you need that specific clarity, and I like that because then we know we're on the right track. General readings are good too, but when you have specificness, yes, there you go, because you got insight, right? All right. Any other clarifying cards for Annalie? I'm going to take another sip of water. I should have filled up. So we'll be moving on to Tammy next. So let's go up. Okay, Tammy, hopefully you're still here. Now, I'm going to get everyone involved with this one again. The last few I've let you sail through by just giving away the answer. Let's see. When I read others, I like a little detail. That's all I know. Yeah, sometimes it's nice to have, or you get a little feedback through the actual question. You know, cards. Oh, that's okay. You don't need to. And you're here. Okay, good to know. So pull clarifiers for Tammy, you guys, gals, peoples. And I've got a card or more here. I don't know if I showed you or not. 2 questions for you. How many cards am I holding? And can you guess something about each card? What are some of the elements on each of the cards? I'm going to make you use your brain power. Brain power. And as we do that, we got a clarifier for you. You're already doing it. Stop overthinking. Keep facing your true north. That's good advice for everybody. Thank you, Christina. Love your cards. So that was a good clarifier. Interesting. Oh, did I give a hint? Maybe. All right, let's see. Okay, so, oh, sorry. Renee first. 3 cards, light, water, and strength. Okay. Oh, I pulled shadow. I laid in reverse. titter-tottered. So, okay. And then Christina says 2, water and wand. Okay. All right. All right. Anyone else? Anyone else want to play the game? This is our last game, I think. Maybe I'll pull for me tonight. We forgot to do that Friday, Christina. By the way, you guys, Raphael and I are, we did a live on Friday that was very impromptu, and we thought, you know what, we had a freaking good time that I think we're going to keep doing Fridays, and they're kind of dubbed Freaky Friday, so anything can go there as far as manifesting magic and all the things that you know us for. So stay tuned again for a live with Raphael and I on Friday. Not really sure what time yet, but that's the freaky part about it. There's no plan. Teeter totter. Oh, right. Love it. Okay. Raphael says, grow. Make sure you water your seeds. Look after yourself first. It's time, big growth in the very near future. Ooh, love that for Tammy. Hi, buddy. Susan says 2 wands and swords. Okay, okay. And Annalise says, Tammy, 2 cards jumped for you. Interesting, because I got 2 as well. Who guessed 2? Susan guessed 2. Christina guessed 2. To be determined what they are. Okay, 2 cards jumped. First was Long Night, Moon Darkness. With this card, I feel it's about going within and addressing things that have been lingering in the shadows of your mind and your emotion. It's time to bring them into the moonlight and release what is no longer needed. Oh, I love that. That's a powerful one. I think I'm going to take that message for myself too. Thank you. Oh, thank you. It's fun. We love it. All right. Okay, so Tammy, your cards, should you choose to accept them. We have Ace of Swords. Anyone guess swords? Even if you guessed wands, sometimes energetically wands can show up as swords. Like if you're thinking with mind's eye, you know, they're straight, they're whatever, right? So to me, Ace of Swords, yeah, this is about thinking of big ideas. And you have the possibility that the idea you have is going to be successful and work out. Look at the crown, right? Look at the salad hanging from it. No, you know, look at the laurel leaves or what have you. Like there's a lot of abundance that can come from this idea or this, yeah, it's more than an idea. It's something you need to actually bring down to earth is what I'm picking up on. Anyone else? Okay, Annalie, the second card was Egg Moon. Trust now is the time to trust in yourself and your intuition. Plan for what you wish to come to fruition. Ooh, I'm a poet. And start journeying forward knowing you are supported. Yep. That's like this. It's like when you have that idea, aha, that enthusiasm, use that, harness it. That is your rocket fuel, not fool. That is your rocket fuel to push forward. It starts with a thought, then it turns into action. Okay. I know. I haven't even pulled the other card. I showed you the other card yet. Sword was strength. Yes, I love it. New venture. Love it. Love it. Yes. The other card that came, do you think what? There's major, minor, there's the regular pip cards, which are like, and then there's court cards. What's your guess this one is out of those? Everybody. It's my last ditch effort. Yeah, whatever I said. Good thing there's a recording because I kind of forget. Heart, pit, yeah, pip, PIP, pip card. I don't know why they're called that, but they are. Okay, you think it's a pip card? Anyone else? Pip court, major arcana, minor arcana. Not going to reveal till I get more guesses. I'm out of water. My lemon is reaching the shore. Raph says Pip. Renee says Major. And I'm curious, what made you guess those? What made you guess the Pip? What made you guess the Major? You know, even if you don't put it in the chat, like think about that. Think about, okay, what came up before I even pull it? I'm milking this last one. Well, I'll pull one for me. Okay, drum roll, please. Ready? Oh, you heard it. Oh, I love that. Interesting. I have no idea. It just resonated with Pip. Well, you resonated. Perfect. So how did it resonate? Did you feel it in your body? Did you just think it and go, yeah, that feels right? Like, right? That, just some ideas for you to start thinking about your intuition. Depends on how thirsty you get. I can wait. Yeah, it's only water. I definitely need to journal. Major, minor. Ready? Major. Good job. Winner, winner, chicken dinner for Renee and Tammy. Good, good. I just guessed for your sidetrack. And it's okay because there's something to it, right? There's something to it because there's a lot going on. There's a lot of elements happening here, right? This could look like the Pentacles. So it's a Pip card, which is a minor card. There's a lot of the elements here that have to do with the zodiac. Okay, now the message for Tammy. So we had this here, right? Which is that big, bright idea, bring it down to earth, make it happen. And then your Wheel of Fortune, which is like, to me, it feels like this is a clock and it's like the time is right. If you've been waiting for a sign, this is it. Don't wait for the brick to fall on your head, is what Spirit's telling me. Like, start little steps, whatever it is now, even if you can't do everything, even if you have to wait for something else to, you know, in your waiting, you can still do something, even if it's just planning or what have you. All right. The universe. Yeah, that too. Yeah. The universe is, here you go. Take it. Use this tool. You got this. All right, round of applause for everyone who had insight. High 5, high 10. I loved it. I loved it. Divine timing. They need to do their job first. It's coming soon. Yeah. Yes, yes, yes. That's why I see that little clock. Well, I've already put it in the deck now. Automatic shuffle. It will go very far. Yeah, I feel that too. Like it, to me, it's perpetual, like perpetual motion. It will keep going. There might be different speeds, but it will keep going, even if it seems as slow as the revolution of Earth. We can't see Earth move, right? But yet it's moved. Same with the moon. We blink and it's moved, but, right? Ooh, we got a clarifier. Star Mother. How can you mother yourself through this process? I love that. So how can you think like what I'm picking up from your clarifier, Christina, is having that voice guide you. What would you say to yourself if you were your mother, right? You're welcome. This has been a lot of fun. At least I had fun. Did you guys have fun? I hope so. It feels like a one-way conversation, and I think people who walk in the hallway might be like, what the heck is going on there? She's having a good time all by herself. Maybe they think I'm on the phone. I don't even care anymore. Those filters are totally gone. Oh, that was for me? Oh, well, thank you very much. I forgot to pull a card for me. Maybe I'll do that before we take off. Love, love, love. All right. What do I need to know? What do the cards need to reveal to me? Major or minor? If you can guess what this card is flat out, I'll do a free reading for you, private free reading. You're welcome. It was fun participating here. I love it. Okay, Christina says major. Emotional loss in reverse. Card didn't want to come out. Oh, is that a clarifier? So was that for me or was that for Tammy? Isn't it funny because emotional loss, yeah. Nobody, it's funny it didn't want to come out. Okay, minor. Oh, it's for me. Okay. As I'm ready to release it. And the other day I had, what day is it? It's Monday. So it might have been yesterday. No, Saturday, I think, when I was doing some cleaning, I had a soft, tender moment too, a few tears. It happens, right? And just honored it and kind of saw it outside of myself, and which is unusual because sometimes when it happens, it's like, am I ever going to stop? Maybe I should just kind of, tamp it down a little bit. But no, it was quite clearing. So interesting that came up. Minor and thank you. Got to get the boy. Okay, nighty night. Thank you for joining in. Your insight is always welcome. And Renee got water and flow. Okay. Raphael got nourish. Be extra gentle with yourself. Remember the beauty and calmness. Ooh, lavender. I love that. Ooh, 3 of Cups. You know me. I like my cups. Well, you're close. You're so close. The 3 of Wands. So close. Next time, that'll be my new trick then, is if someone gets it exactly right, I'll do a free private reading. What do you think? Is that good incentive to exercise your magic? Okay, well, Susan said major, wands, magic. Well, you got wands right. Good job. So yeah, and there is water way in the distance, and this person here has been ready for a long time. Okay. All right, I'm getting the message. For me, because I'm reading for myself, I know, I've been working on my tarot side of my business and stuff like that, and planning and prepping and kind of holding back a little bit and letting other things kind of take precedence, and enough with the waiting already. I've done the preparing, the 2 wands there, they're solidly standing on their own. And now I just, I need a little support moving forward, and it just jump, go for it. No more dreaming, make it happen. Right? And I think in this card, it almost looks like it's the desert, right? But it's the sun shining on the ocean. So it is water. And maybe this person has mistaken it for the desert, and it's like, oh, gee, it's really dry out there, and when actually it's just the sun reflecting on it, and there's so much goodness coming. There's so much goodness. I love that for myself. Thank you. You picked wands. Awesome. So fire energy, right? Like that's it's powerful to get you as a tool to move forward and to have that enthusiasm. Sometimes too much fire gets in the way, but I think 3, besides, 3 is my number. I love 3. I will draw strength, though. I love that. Thank you. I can't help it with everyone here. You guys are amazing. Thank you. We all do. We've all got this. Looking out at the waterway. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Got my robes on. All right. Thank you, everybody. This has been so much fun. I hope you have a fantastic week. And yeah, come back Friday. I'll try and post ahead of time so you know when Raphael and I will be doing our Freaky Friday. And who knows what we'll do. Cards will probably be involved. Divination in some form. trusting your magic, all of the good stuff. So we will see you then. Thank you too. It's been so much fun. We'll see you again. Bye.